Nate in your state.
What's going on, y'all? This is Nate from Nate in Your State. And I'm going back to Georgia because there's a bunch of things that I have yet to share with y'all. In my honest opinion, I have to admit that I really like Waffle House. But keep in mind, I'm from the north, and what I like may be different from people from other regions within the United States or around the world. But me personally, I like the Waffle House chain that the South has. It's an interesting idea to have food at a very, very reasonable price, where I got a whole breakfast meal for like $5, and I had like grits, scrambled eggs, and toast, and some waffles with chocolate chips on it, and my whole meal came up to like $5, and I loved it. It tastes good. That's my honest opinion. I like Waffle House. And while I was still in downtown Atlanta, I went to go visit the giant Georgia Aquarium. I say giant because this aquarium is massive, and it holds some of the largest fish known to mankind. This was actually the first time I actually found out about a whale shark, which is as big as a whale, but it's a shark. And these things were huge. I'm like, my goodness, what is that? And it's swimming around other fishes and not trying to eat it. My goodness, those are some brave fish. I also got to see stingrays. Ladies and gentlemen, I love stingrays. When it comes to the type of animals that I like, if I was to pick an aquatic life form for me to appreciate, that would be the stingrays. The stingrays are so graceful when they swim. Just the way how they move their fins, and it's such a beautiful, elegant creature. Right after I finished visiting the Georgia Aquarium, I went around the corner to the world of Coca-Cola. In here, I was able to sample sodas and carbonated drinks from all over the world, and it was quite the treat. But when you're Nate and you go on long tours, you build yourself an appetite. And Nate really wanted to eat something at this moment. That's when my friend Tashila came through, and she took me to some great spots. I mean, just look at her. Doesn't she look really excited to show me around? But in all seriousness, she didn't mind it at all, and she was an excellent host. I did love her food recommendations. We are going to
Paolo's.
Where?
Paolo's Gelato.
Paolo's Gelato. We're about to get some gelato. Let's give that a try. Okay, what is this? I've never seen this before.
Sauvignon?
Yeah, what's that?
The white wine based gelato.
White wine based gelato. Oh, interesting. All right. Yo, what's going on, y'all? I changed my hat, and here I am again in Atlanta on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. I was driving through and I smelled some good barbecue. We're about to check out Daddy D's real quick, get something real quick, and be on our ways. By now, you should know that Nate really loves his wings, and Daddy D's has some delicious tasting wings. Of course, these wings came off the grill, and you can almost taste the smoke coming off of them. They gave us a cup of barbecue sauce and a basket of wedges, and we called it a day with that. Right after we finished having Daddy D's, we went to go visit the birth home of the late Martin Luther King Jr. It is indeed a nice looking home. At this point, they turned his home into a tourist attraction / museum. Alright, so now we just pulled up to, I would say, a more of an Asian food plaza here in Buford Highway. And we are going to go into Boba Bee, recommended by Tashila. Her friends say that this is actually good bubble tea. So, let's get some bubble tea. Boba Bee's bubble tea. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Boba Bee's bubble tea is actually not bad. It's quite refreshing, not too sweet. It's something definitely that you want to drink for the hot weather. But I must say, it was only okay compared to what my taste buds is used to. When Tashila gets to New York, if she comes to New York, I'm going to have to show her some spots in New York that actually has some good bubble tea. Though this spot is good, I know some better spots. Okay, I'm just about ready to go back to my state. I want to give a special shout out to Tashila for showing me around town and showing me all the tasty food that ATL has to offer at the moment. You know what to do. If you know any other good spots that you want me to try here in your state or anywhere else, just let me know and I'll come to your state. hope you enjoyed today's episode, Atlanta with a special guest. If you did, what I want you to do is subscribe, click on the bell thingy, and drop a like. If you want to support the show more directly, visit my Patreon. Once again, I am Nate from Nate in Your State. Thank you so much for watching. Keep eating, keep exploring, and I'll see you next time. It's an interesting idea to have... This is a cut.